Hello everyone, this is Brett, Fencer Farms Ministry, and today we're heading out to the farm. This is part 3 of our series where I'm talking about if we have food shortages and how you can grow food for your family, or how you can start a farm, or if you even already have a farm, and how you can, make money to be able to support your family, but also how you can supply food to your church during that time, or even, selling to your community while getting out the gospel message. And I go into more detail on the reason I'm doing this whole series and some of my other videos if you want to go check that out. But today we're going to go over a little bit of harvesting, but I'm going to do even more about that in future videos. And today I'm also going to talk a little bit about how I'm able to grow cool weather crops in the heat and even the 100-degree weather. So let's go check it out. Alright, so today we're just harvesting a few of the different types of vegetables we grow. We grow a wide range of them. I harvested a lot yesterday, and I'll definitely do another video on harvesting and go into even more, and we'll look at all the other crops that we grow and how we harvest them. But that first one you saw is eggplant. And eggplant's a good summer crop, good to add some variety. This is kind of the first year we really have done eggplant. We did a little bit of last year, but we did a lot more this year, and it looks like it's going to be really good. This is kind of our first harvest off of it, but there's just loads of eggplants all over the place. The other one was turnips. I would highly recommend growing Hackerite turnips. Really cool about them is you can go in and just thin them. So you plant a bed of them, and then you just go in and pick the bigger ones and go through them, then come back next week and until you finish them off, and you get really good yields out of them too. The other one was green onion, another great one, another high yielding one, another good one for all year round, honestly. Green onion is a good one for all year round. And then now we're getting ready to do green beans, and that's another good summer crop. Kind of have to have a good amount of them to get a lot, but the more you pick, the more they grow. So just keep on picking, you'll get more and more each time. So let's pick some green beans. Alright, your 3 most important things while trying to grow cool weather crops and things like that in the summertime are going to be picking heat tolerant varieties. Like for our lettuce, we pick Salvanova because it's just good for honestly all year long. And then you're going to do a shade cloth, and I would do 40 to 50% shade cloth, and then you're watering. So right now I'll show you how we do the shade cloth and the hoops and how that looks. Alright, so basically we use 40 or 50% shade cloth, and what you do here is we have these hoops, and at the ends you want to do one this way and one this way, because that's just going to make it more sturdy and strong when you're pulling on it and trying to make it tight. And then we just use clips here, and then you can use sandbags and things like that down there that help you hold it down from the wind and things like that. But basically, you can do all different types with these hoops here. You can, get more sturdier ones. There's all different ways to do it. But the most cost-effective and easiest way that we just do it is, this is a wire here that's basically used for chain link fences. It comes in a big roll and it works out perfect. So the next thing here is go down. When you go down further, you don't have to do like it is up there. The rest of the way you just do a single hoop like this the rest of the way down, just on the ends of both sides. Alright, so the next important thing is watering. You do your normal watering, but you want to throw a couple short waters in throughout the day. So that, combined with that shade cloth making shade and keeping it from getting beat on by the sun, and that water cooling it off, you're basically making your own climate underneath that shade cloth and tricking the lettuce or whatever you're growing underneath there that it's 100 degrees outside, but you're tricking them that it's not. And so that's basically the premise of how you do it. And what's also really cool is if you're able to get this down, is a lot of other farms just grow seasonal. They'll quit growing lettuce and different things in the heat, and so that demand's going to be there because no one has it, and you can feel that demand. But it's also like, for us, we can't go without growing our lettuce. That's one of our big sellers and our main thing that we got to have. So if you can get this down, it'll definitely help you out, and you'll be help you with as far as having a good variety and things of different vegetables, and also still having your good profitable crops and things growing, because a lot of summer vegetables are obviously a lot cheaper. And so the other thing is, during the winter time, our lows get down to low 30s, high 20s, and then our highs are 60s and stuff, 50s maybe, but we don't have to deal with snow and all that stuff. So we are actually able to grow all this stuff during the winter time too. And basically, as far as the hoops and all that, we do the same exact thing, but we put a cloth over it, and I'll show you here in a second. And that cloth will keep it 4 degrees or plus warmer than what it is outside. So let's go check it out. Alright, so here's the cloth, and you can see it's basically exactly the same setup, but we use this cloth, and this will keep it, like I said, 4 degrees warmer. There's thicker ones that'll keep it even warmer underneath there, and you could even do a little caterpillar tunnel and put a poly plastic over it and keep it warmer that way too. So basically that's how we get through the winter. So you want to remember, in winter everything's going to grow super slow. Summer, you're planting all the time, everything's growing really fast, it's going in and out of the ground, in and out of the ground. Winter, everything's going to slow way down, so you got to do big plantings and put a bunch in the ground so you can keep pulling out of it. It's basically, the ground is being your storage. While you're in the warmer times, it's growing quick and it's going in and out, and you're planting all the time. Well everyone, thanks for watching. Moving forward, as far as my videos, we're going to do a lot more on this series and go through a lot more stuff. There's endless stuff to go through, but I think moving forward too with this channel, I think as far as content, it's going to be farming like we are, or it's of course going to be spreading the gospel, but it's going to be farming, or it's going to be more of current events and things going on and how it relates to the Bible, and just being a defender of the faith, and just and discernment, and being that watchman, just watching the signs of the times and warning people of what's going on. So I think those are kind of my big focuses that I feel like I'm called to do. So as moving forward, that'll kind of be the content, a mixture of farming and that. So thanks again, guys. Please like and subscribe. Go check out my Facebook and Instagram at Fencer Farms Ministry. And you guys all have a good day, and God bless.